What is happening, people? Welcome to Saeed TV Match Reaction. Man United 4, Aston Villa 2. Remember the name, Alejandro Garnacho. One more time, Alejandro Garnacho. Remember that name. This kid is destined for Man United, mate. Listen, special talent. Alright, listen, I'm gassed. 2 assists. The unbelievable cameo has changed the game. Him and Eriksen, the substitutions changed the game. We blitzed Aston Villa apart. Listen, the first half, we might as well just forget it ever happened. The worst first half I have ever witnessed at Old Trafford. Passive, lethargic, no quality, no nothing. It was absolutely dreadful. You know what I mean? And Aston Villa were probably the better team. United just dysfunctional. Players are so passive. Players don't just know what to do. It was just a misfits. I call it misfits, my tweet. A bunch of 11 that are out there that didn't know what to do. But second half, wow. Eriksen's quality, Eriksen's vision. Oh my lord. Like seriously, if we don't have Eriksen in this team, yeah, let me tell you something, people. We are dead. Because I am not willing to see McTominay and Fred together. I'm just not part of that. I'm just not part of it. You have to get one out of the other. You have to have a bit of quality. And Alexandro Garnacho and Eriksen. Let me just tell you something here. The goals, by the way, that we conceded were an absolute joke. On the transition, yeah, we still have comical errors. And them two at the back, yeah, 2 clowns, mate. Maguire and Lindelof. I'm sorry, man. They just literally feed anxiety among the fan base. And you've seen it, 2 transitions, yeah? They scored 2 goals from it. And then the second one as well. What are we doing? What are we doing, seriously? What are we doing? Why are we letting the cross come in? And obviously it's an own goal, but how is that cross being allowed to come in without somebody getting to them? But as soon as Eriksen came off, every single thing lifted. It was more aggressive. It was more tenacious. We were pressing better. We were in one sync, and that's the problem. And that's the issue in the first half. We didn't have. Everyone was in sync. Everyone wanted to win to press, and we forced mistakes. I don't care about people saying, "Oh, you know, the keeper gifted you." No, that was because certain players were going at each other. We had an outlet on the left-hand side. We actually had an outlet on the left-hand side. We tried to do the Bruno Fernandes thing on the right, Rashford on the left. It wasn't working. But you've got a young kid, yeah? This guy's fearless. This guy wants to run at people. Brother, you know what? I've been starved of that for a long time. Players wanted to run at each other. But this guy's got actual dribbling abilities. Did you see that dribble that he did, yeah? Oh, my God. And obviously, as well, the intelligence. You've got to have 2 things here. You've got to either be able to beat a man or be intelligent enough to know when to do it. And this is what Garnacho could do. 2 assists as well. That cross into my man, McTominay. Listen, this guy's not got the vision. He's got the technical ability. Listen, we have to make sure we give him the contract. We make sure we tie this guy down. Because I think this kid is special. I really, really do. We've had an academy that's not really kind of giving us. We've had certain players that have come in for the football club, and you know what? But this guy Nacho, yeah, it's just something special about this kid. He lifted the Old Trafford crowd when the crowd needed lifting. I was sat next to Villa fans, and the Villa fans were singing and singing. But sometimes it needs players to lift you up. Sometimes it needs an Eriksen. It needs a Garnacho to come on. And people that will complain about Erik Ten Hag substitutions, well, today the substitutions count. We blitzed Aston Villa. And you know what, yeah? I thought they played a decent game, but the second half, they just got overpowered. And this is something that I think, for me, we've lacked in certain times. When certain things happen in certain parts of the game and we don't have a bench here, today the bench worked. Today the bench did its job. And Eriksen came on. Listen, Donny van der Beek, I'm not here to talk about that. I really am. I haven't got a word to say about Donny van der Beek. It was poor again tonight. But you know what? Some things are just not working for Donny van der Beek. I'm not here to put him down, yeah, and kick him when he's down. I'm not here to do that. I really am. It's not working at the minute. Fred again with McTominay doesn't work, man. It doesn't. It's one or the other. It's almost as if, yeah, McTominay gets a lift from Fred not being around him, and vice versa. Like, honestly, this is how I'm going to explain McTominay. It's almost as if, yeah, it's like a married couple, yeah, and then they're not happy, and when they're away from each other, it's probably their best time, and they're almost free, and it's almost like the shackles are off. When they're together, it's like it's honestly, it's Dick and Dom. It's like, it's just so like, Oh my God, impractical jokers. Yeah, man, big up to you. Everyone's happy, man. You come out the ground and we're through to the Carabao Cup next round. This is what I wanted to hear. I wanted to see the worst performance ever. And you know what? We go away and it's a 1-0 because I want to go through to... I want to win this competition. You lot that disrespect to the Carabao Cup, you, Nuruddin, yeah? You. Don't disrespect the Carabao Cup, yeah? Listen, beggars can't be choosers. Aston Villa wanted it more. Aston Villa fans were up for it. We were the same. We want this cup. I want to win it. I want to be shameless. And I'm going to tell you, lot, I'm here to win it, man. Okay, now, Arsenal, they're out. Tottenham, they're out. Chelsea, they're out. It's Liverpool, it's Man United, and it's Man City that are in this competition now. There's no excuses. There's no excuses to go in there. But I think for me, second half substitutions, we blitzed them, man. We showed a bit of energy. We're very tenacious. Bruno can actually do diagonals now. Eriksen's saying, you know what, I'll give you a diagonal. Then Bruno did one. This is what happened in that game. It was very, very much the energy from Garnacho and Eriksen carried the team, and it carried the momentum, and it gave the drive to the team to say, you know what, press them. You know what, stop messing around. And I think for me, that crucial goal at the 1-1 is very, very crucial. The fact that we scored straight away was very, very crucial. It really, really was. Because for me, it was a case of, you know what, if the goal didn't happen then, I'm not going to lie to you, I don't think it would have been good reading, because Villa then would have been more kind of compact. But the goal that came there, it's almost like it kind of defeated, you know what I mean, Aston Villa, because then they were suspect to doing silly mistakes. They went 2-1 up, they got comfy again, and we came back again. That's the resilience. We showed a lot of resilience today. Very, very resilient team. And this is what you want from Ten Hag. Not knowing when you're beaten, man. I don't want to see that first halfer again. That second half is what we should be doing every single time, man. Not this passive side-to-side stuff. It boils the play. It boils the team. That second half out there is what everyone wants to see. You want to be on the edge of your seat. You want to be excited. And Alejandro Garnacho, listen, man. You know what, yeah, I'm not even trying to compare players, and I want to look at Sancho. I just think just enjoy Alejandro Garnacho, what he's doing, because it is refreshing. It is something different. It is something raw, and it's something that I think for me, I think Old Trafford, this is what wingers do at Old Trafford. Man United's the mark on Man United's team over the past years is wingers. You've got the Nani, you've got the Ronaldo, you've got the Giggs, you've got the Beckhams. This is another player now, Argentinian. He's come through the ranks now. You know what, man? If he could be that kind of player that, you know what, for this season, yeah, we could really, really use, because it's something different. It really, really is something different. And I think for me, it was important we win tonight. Honestly, like, I was fearing the worst, man, because I was like, first half was just awful. It was absolutely awful. And I thought to myself, you know what? This is going to be a long night here. But again, we came back in. I thought Bruno was lively. You've got to give credit to Bruno. McTominay obviously got his goal and whatnot. So for me, there's improvements, there's signs. There was something that we could watch. But listen, I'm absolutely ecstatic. Big Six, where you at, man? Rivals, where you at? You think we're going out tonight? Not Arsenal. We're not Tottenham, and we're not Chelsea. Listen, Carabao Cup, I'm in it to win it. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. We're out. Come on, United!